Now, Leader Reid has brought the DISCLOSE Act to the Senate floor for a second time. We expect to vote on proceeding to the bill tomorrow. The bill is a direct response to Citizens United versus FEC, in which the Supreme Court went out of its way, led by Chief Justice Roberts, and overruled almost a century of law and precedent that held corporations have the same First Amendment rights as people.
This court decision is a dagger poised at the heart of the American Republic, at the heart of our American system of government. And why is that? It is President Lincoln who distilled the genius of the American system as government of, by, and for the people. But it is this decision that says secret donations, unlimited donations, foreign donations become a routine part of the American election system. That is equivalent to giving massive special interests a stadium sound system that drowns out the voice of the American people.
That's why it's especially essential that the public knows who these people are giving this money. Too often, large corporate contributions, especially if they're undisclosed and unidentified, cancel out, wash away citizens who ante up and give $20 and $50 and $100 each. We'd like to return to those days. We partially can by passing this legislation.
Passing the DISCLOSE Act would be a huge win for restoring transparency to our elections. The bill would require entities making independent expenditures to simply disclose who is funding them.
So that no longer do you have a shadowy front group called, if you will, something like Citizens for a Stronger America, that actually is a massive special interest who is dramatically opposed to a certain candidate because they stood up for the public interest rather than the special interest. Second is it takes on the issue of foreign donations and says those do not belong in the American political system. We don't allow foreign citizens to donate in the American political system. We shouldn't be allowing foreign corporations to donate in the American political system.
The opponents of this legislation argue we want to chill speech. Frankly, they couldn't be further from the truth. It is absurd to argue that disclosure chills speech. In fact, if you're afraid to disclose, maybe you got something to hide and you're not interested in fair and full free speech. The bill's not going to silence anyone. We merely want the American public to have details about who's trying to influence their vote. If a company wants to spend millions on advertisements to punish politicians, the CEO should have to stand by the company's ads on camera. If an outside organization wants to raise money to spend on behalf of specific candidates, it should simply have to identify its donors.
This DISCLOSE Act is essential to maintaining government by and for the people, and we need today to have some champions step forward, create that 60-vote supermajority that is being imposed in this debate, and take our nation back to a position that protects the heart and genius of our democracy.